Hey, core reporters, welcome back to my channel. Listen, a lot has come out over the last 24 hours since Kanye West's DEFCON 3 threat against Jewish people a couple of days ago. So just to refresh your memories, Kanye tweeted about wanting to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, and I wondered what that meant. And so I did some research on it, and the Sun is saying that this DEFCON is a military term, basically meaning that, like, you know, he's on an antagonistic, an attack kind of mode against Jewish people. And so DEFCON 3 allegedly, and I quote, means increase in force and readiness above normal readiness. So the keyword here being force. And that's what makes Kanye's statements about Jewish people so alarming, right? Like, that he wants to wage some kind of tactical attack, allegedly, on Jewish people. So very, very disturbing stuff here, you guys. Extremely disturbing. And a lot of people have been wondering when the Kardashian family was going to denounce his statements. Personally, I'm of the belief that Kim is no longer married to Kanye, so she's not responsible for what it is that comes out of Kanye's mouth. Kim has never said anything anti-Semitic or given us any reason to believe that she's anti-Semitic. So the amount of people demanding that she say something, to me, I feel like has been quite unfair to her as someone who's already dealing with so much as a result of having been married to this man who is really going on a downward spiral, you know? So luckily, though, Kim did manage to speak out against Kanye's statements today. So now she took to her Instagram account and she basically just said that she stands with the Jewish people. So I'm just going to share what she posted over here with you guys so that we can all go ahead and read it together. So this was what Kim posted in her Instagram stories. She said, and I quote, "Hate speech is never okay or excusable. I stand together with the Jewish community and call on the terrible violence and hateful rhetoric towards them to come to an immediate end." I think that that was very short and sweet and a great way to kind of get her point across about where she stands when it comes to Kanye's anti-Semitic rants. One thing worth noting, is that Kim is not even the first Kardashian to speak out about Kanye's statements. It was actually her younger sister, Khloe Kardashian, who took to Instagram first to speak out against Kanye's statements. So, mind you, Khloe really is quite vocal on social media. She's also the only Kardashian that went head-to-head against Kanye when he was going on his last rant about Kim and their children. So she's really not afraid to let Kanye know exactly how she feels, and I find that quite admirable about her. So ever since Khloe spoke out, Kim followed, and then Kendall, Kylie, and Kris Jenner also spoke out as well. So when it comes to Khloe, personally, I didn't really care for her statement. I felt like it was very vapid. She reposted someone's Instagram post that said, "I support my Jewish friends and the Jewish people." To me, that doesn't mean anything. To me, these are empty words. Like, what do you mean support? Like, people are threatening to attack them and to harm them, and you're talking about supporting them. What does that mean with your big platform? In my opinion, with a platform that big, you should be saying, listen, what is being said is anti-Semitic. It's hateful, it's discriminatory, it's dangerous. And, you know, I am denouncing that. I think that if you're going to speak out against what is going on here, which is a threat to the Jewish people, you need to address it in a very serious, direct, no holds bar kind of manner. And that's why I prefer the way that Kim spoke out to the way that Khloe spoke out. Although I do believe it is important and worth noting that Khloe was the first person to have the courage in the Kardashian-Jenner family to even speak out in general. So I definitely will applaud her for that, but I wish that she chose a more meaningful message than what it is that she ultimately wound up putting out there. But listen, at the end of the day, this goes back to what I'm said at the top of my video, which is that it's not even their responsibility to be speaking out against what it is that Kanye West is saying. Kanye West is a grown man. He knows what he's doing, and he speaks only for himself. So let's stop trying to put responsibility onto other people. These other people have never said anything even remotely close to what it is that Kanye has said. Leave them alone. Focus on Kanye and whatever you need to do to make sure that Kanye I don't know, either has to apologize or just GTFO, because he is emboldening so many people who could potentially harm a group of people simply for their religious beliefs. And that's disgusting. That's dangerous. And that is the number one priority right here. Anyway, you guys, that's it. That's basically what's been going on right now in the Kardashian-Jenner world when it comes to Kanye West and his anti-Semitic statements. I'm really proud of all of them for speaking out, and who knows what's going to happen with Kanye. I know I was having this conversation behind the scenes with another YouTuber earlier, and I was saying that this is a very familiar downward spiral that we're seeing from Kanye. And if I'm being honest with you, I'm not sure how much longer he can keep this up. I don't think it's sustainable, especially because this time he is not, like, Vogue has spoken out and said that they're not going to feature him again for the foreseeable future. He's been dropped by his talent managers. He's been dropped by his lawyers for these statements. I don't know how much longer we're going to have a Kanye West, to be honest with you. This really is seeming like the beginning of the end for him. I hope that I'm wrong, but we've seen this happen so many times when people neglect their mental health care. They spiral, they say all sorts of crazy off-the-wall things, and then one day you wake up, you read the news, and you found out that they just couldn't take it anymore. I'm scared for Kanye. I think people around Kanye need to get him to a hospital, need to commit him, need to do whatever it takes that he is medicated and stabilized before it's too late, because it's just looking like we're going off with borrowed time at this point. And I hate to say it, but that's truly how I feel at this point. You guys, let me know what you think about this story. And as always, we're going to chat in the comment section. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.